to mix on HD 800S for that reason alone, but it is a fault. Shure 1840, it is a great headphone as well, and you will hear everything on that headphone, but there is an X factor, which is the emotions of the music. Shure 1840 is so studio grade, it ends up being lifeless. And you could be playing a great song like Bon Jovi, You Give Love a Bad Name. There is an emotion to that song, right? When you go out and see people singing that song, they sing it, they make certain face, they make certain emotions with that song. That thing is missing in the 1840. It makes things too smooth. Audi's LCD-X, that might be the best competitor, and it is known in the industry that when you mix on LCD-X, it translates well on speakers. The problem with LCD-X is that the precision that DT1990 has, LCD-X is missing. If this headphone did not exist, I would pick LCD-X. Mr. Speaker's Eon Flow closed. Only headphone that can rival the precision of DT1990, but it lacks impact. Again, that emotion of music is sometimes missing. And 1840's problem is different. It has too smooth. It is too smooth. The AFC, the air doesn't hit you like a dynamic, so the emotion gets left behind in the cups, if that makes sense. To sum it up, this is the world's best studio headphone right now. If you are going to be in a studio, I do not need to convince you that you should buy this headphone. If you are going to buy this headphone for personal listening enjoyment, two things you should think about. First, if you are overly sensitive to the treble, think about investing in a tube amp, or you could EQ it with a solid state. The EQ that I would recommend is actually the Metal 571's EQ, which is another YouTube. I will link his video. His video's description has an EQ for these headphones, and that is the best one I found personally. So there is that. In the end, I want to say that this headphone has exceptional clarity, intensely satisfying details, and a prominent studio appeal, and I 100% recommend it. The only way this could be improved is if Beyerdynamic decided to make a 600 ohm edition of it and just added more resolution. That would be the last thing. And that would be the end of everything, in my opinion. I'm impressed by this headphone tremendously. I'm impressed by Beyerdynamic. Love my DT880. I love DT1990. And this is not from the paper. The paper is done. But the air conditioning coming back on too. I'm actually sad to be sending this headphone back. I had a great time with it. I played some absolutely great, amazing games of Destiny 2 with this headphone. I beat those jokes that I called my friends that play with me Destiny 2 to a pulp. I enjoyed music on it. Great headphone. And thank you Beyerdynamic for sending this one in. And to you, if you made it this far, hit the subscribe button for more great future content. Love ya.